centuries, scientists have wondered which is better, a $90 Harbor Freight welder or a $1,000 Cornwell welder off of a Snap-on truck. Well, today, scientists are still going to wonder because nobody cares what I think. But I'm going to mess around with both of them anyway and see which one I like more. And since both of these run on regular house power, I'm going to call this video the 115 Shootout. Ha ha ha! Nah, I don't like that very much. Yeah, that was a little bit better. So although these welders seem to be pretty comparable, the biggest difference between them is one of them runs off of AC output and the other one has DC output. And it doesn't exactly take a trained ear to notice the difference. Beyond that, the Cornwell welder actually accepts shielding gas, which the Harbor Freight does not. It makes a significant quality difference. It has actual power selection versus the Harbor Freight, which just has min and max, which is a complete joke. And I wanted to make sure I kept the test consistent, so I had to use the same wire with both welders. And in the process of swapping that out, I noticed that overall the Cornwell welder is just made better. Everything seems to operate more smoothly and consistently, which... does that make that big of a difference in terms of weld quality? Probably not, but it does give you a whole lot more confidence in the machine that you're using. My first impression of the Cornwell welder was pretty good. It seemed to be really consistent with the arc, and to be honest with you, I was a little bit intimidated when I first saw the weld because the quality seemed to be a hell of a lot better than my Harbor Freight welder. Then I remembered that I've never been very good at taking care of my Harbor Freight welder. And so, to keep everything consistent, I had to put a new tip on it, just like I put a new tip on the other welder. And then it was my turn to just do the best that I could with the welder that I had the most experience with and see who came out on top. Well, final evaluation. This is our Cornwell weld, and this is our Harbor Freight weld. So the truth is, I'm not able to get as consistent of an arc or bead with the Harbor Freight welder, and the spatter drives me absolutely insane. That's just something that when you mix AC with flux core, that's something that you get. I hate it. It's just a fact of life. But you'll notice with the Cornwell, it's kind of not a fact of life because it's DC, which is pretty sweet. I don't like that it blew my breaker immediately, first weld, so I had to run this thing at a lower temp setting, which did work. It didn't blow any breakers, and I was able to put down a consistent bead, but it's pretty annoying that it did that. It shouldn't do that. But overall, the weld qualities are pretty similar, and for a huge difference in price, I don't think I would be going for a $1,000 welder. Although, I do like the look a whole lot better.